Sitting here making a new recording because I'm in my work truck waiting on the concrete to get here. It's supposed to only be 3 trucks, and of course the last truck is delayed. No one knows why, no one says anything, it just is. Gotta get from Folsom to Cameron Park. It takes fucking 2 hours apparently. But yeah, I'm just sitting in my truck bored. Thought I'd start recording something. Maybe I get a little bit of content out of it. Who knows? But yeah, had to park over by all this equipment, and I still got shit going back and forth. I'm trying to get my concrete samples, but the first 2 trucks couldn't get it because they're pouring a loading dock, and instead of just making their chute longer, they just fucking drive onto the rebar to where I can't get my wheelbarrow in there and fucking get my sample. So I'm like, alright, I guess I gotta wait till the last truck. And of course it gets to the last truck, and fucking the first 2 trucks, it only takes them 30 minutes, and then now I'm just sitting here waiting for another 30 minutes, probably longer, for the other truck to show up. And I'm just like, come on, dude, get your shit together. I mean, I am getting more hours just by sitting here, but jobs like this, it's I just want to get it done and go home so I can go do other shit that's more productive, like work on my car or do podcasting or something. So it's not just fucking sitting here. Although it's nice, I get to sit in my truck with the AC on while they're outside working. A lot of people are like, oh, how do you get a job like this? I'm like, just fucking apply. I honestly didn't need any certifications to get this job, but I did already have one. It was for concrete field testing, ACI stuff, so I can test concrete and whatnot. And then I got a nuke gauge test or a nuke gauge certification as soon as I was hired here. So, and they paid for that. So it's if you just want to be a nuke gauge test guy, you can totally do that. But you don't get much hours. I don't even get much hours, and I have 2 certifications. It's kind of bullshit. Last week, fucking I had 4 days in a row. I think 3 or 4 days where it was just 7 hours, so I didn't even get a full work day. And then fucking Monday was 10 hours or something like that. And the week before that, I had 3 days in a row where I was working only 6 hours. So I'm just like, dude, I'm not getting any hours. I only got paid fucking $900 for my last paycheck for fucking 2 weeks. That is bullshit. I can't fucking live on that, dude. So, I'm trying to find ways to make supplemental income. One of the main ways is podcasting. And another way I heard is merch on Amazon or whatever. I could sell my own, product. I just sell my artwork pretty much, or my design, or my idea, and they'll make the product. They could say, I want to put a design on the t-shirt or whatever. I just pretty much sell them the design, I guess? Or I'm selling whoever the design. I don't know how it works, but I get them a picture or file or whatever they need, and then so that they take care of the shipping and everything. So, sell it. So say I sell a t-shirt for $25. I can make upwards to $6 or something like that off of that sale, which I mean that's good. It's shit, sell 20 shirts. It's fucking, I can't do math, but that's $120 right there for selling 20 shirts. It's not bad. So I signed up for that program. Hopefully, I get approved, and hopefully I can start selling some shit and make some money on the side, because this ain't cutting it for now, I need to make some more money. Either need to get more certifications, find another job. And it's kind of a limbo right now, because it's the middle of summer and I still don't have work, when I should have nothing but work for someone who works in a construction type field or engineering. I shouldn't be a day where I've got short hours. I don't know, I complain about it, I complain about not having hours, and then I sit here and I'm like, oh my god, I gotta sit here and wait for a truck, and it gives me more hours. So, like, I'm super counterintuitive. But, like, because I'd rather just be doing something. I hate sitting here. Sitting here is just so boring. Like, I just constantly looking at my phone. I'm like, that's not healthy for you, dude. I'm like, always looking at my phone. So I'm trying to be productive sometimes. Sometimes I'm just fucking doom scrolling, or I'm just on Facebook or Instagram. But most of the time I'm like trying to look something up to try to benefit myself. Like how to do this or how to do that, or, you know, but I just do a lot of research and never really capitalize on anything. So, yeah. Yeah, that's just it, you know. I gotta take more risks, gotta do more shit that interests me, because it's like, what's the worst thing that could happen? I fail at it, or like nothing happens, like or like I succeed and then like it's done. Like that's all I really have to do. Like I don't have to worry about it much past that. So yeah, I just been working on that and trying to, like, I put up my first episode last Monday. It was like a little over 30 views, something like that. I'm not really worried about the view content, or like how many views I get. I mean, I am, but like, I'm not really worried about it. It's like, I just gotta make sure that my content's good and that I'm consistent. I already missed my Monday upload this week. I was supposed to upload another one yesterday so I could stay consistent with my uploads. But I'm lazy, and I'm an alcoholic. I drink like every day, and then that takes away my inhibition, and I smoke weed, so it's like, fuck, dude. I just gotta stop doing that. So like, I'm just gonna need to cut back. Try to use it like as a reward system. Be like, alright, once you get your shit done, you know, have yourself a little drink. But me, as soon as I get home, I'm like, I want a little drink. And then another one. And then another one. And then I'll smoke. And then I'll get tired. I'm like, let's just watch some TV and go to bed. Alright, that was a good day. Good job. Got a lot done. Then you wake up the next day and I'm just like, God, I fucking hate myself. I didn't do anything. What the fuck? So, it's like, yeah. Yeah, I need to cut back. And you just go home, and then I took a cold shower yesterday. I've been doing that lately. It makes me feel fucking great after I'm done. At first, it's super uncomfortable, but when you're done, oh my god, it's like everyone's fucking Joe Rogan. Oh, you gotta do the cold plunge. Do the cold plunge. I'm like, fuck that. I'm not doing a cold plunge. I'll just take a cold shower. You know, like, why do I really need to plunge my body in ice for 3 minutes? But I could just use some, like, I don't know, some cold water. Like, it doesn't have to be fucking freezing. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's definitely, it feels like as if what I would compare it to, some of the levels that I get it to, like as if you were to just go and walk under a waterfall and take a shower like that. That's what I compare it to. That's how cold I have it. I don't like it any colder than that, which is still pretty damn cold. I don't know if you've ever been underneath a waterfall, but it gets pretty cold depending where you go. Most waterfalls are ice cap runoff, so it's super, yeah, it just gets dummy cold. Jeez, James, how many times are you going to say cold? I don't know. I'll say it again. Cold. But, speaking of cold, fucking, who was it? Arnold Schwarzenegger played Mr. Freeze. Was that what Mr. Freeze or Mr. Iceman, whatever the fuck, on Batman? Dude, if anyone tells me that's their favorite Batman, I'm just like, you're... Okay, so you like bad acting? Okay. Oh, because George Clooney's in it? Okay. That's like my least favorite Batman. If you think George Clooney is your Batman, and you know what? Good for you. I think he got 2 movies out of the deal. And then there's Val Kilmer and Michael Keaton. I'm gonna say Val Kilmer's my Batman, dude. If he's the first one, pretty sure he's the first one. The one with Jack Nicholson as the Joker. That's the Batman I like the best. I think that's Val Kilmer. It might be Michael Keaton. I could be wrong. But that's the one I like the best. And if you don't like it, you could suck my balls. But, You know, that's just how I feel. Yeah. Shit. Still waiting on that good old cement truck. He's probably whacking it somewhere. I don't know what the hell. Like, what is the actual holdup? Like, your only job is to deliver concrete. I don't understand how you could not deliver concrete on time. It's weird. But, you know, it gives me more hours, though. It's cool. I can just chill. I just have help fucking people walking around me, looking at me like, oh, man, this guy sucks. He's in his AC truck. And it's like, well, I'm smart and chose a decent job. That doesn't give me any hours, so I don't make that much money. So don't feel bad for me. Or don't feel bad for yourself too much. But, yeah, out here in Cameron Park, California. Good old Cameron Park! Never even heard of this place before I came out here. It's a pretty nice drive up here if you go, like, the back routes. I would love to take my little Hyundai Veloster I got through the little hills, through the turns and all that. But I'm always in my work truck, so I gotta be careful or, like, go slower. Take my nice little hatchback and just fly through those turns. It'd be fun. And it took me a different route here today, too. It's just like, it, like, switches it up. Like, as I'm driving. It's like, nope, this is going to be a better route. I can feel it, so we're going to take you this way. And if you like it or not, we're going to do it. So we did it. And we didn't even tell you, and now you're on a different route. And how do you like that? No, I swear it does it. It'll, like, sometimes it'll ask you, like, do you want to save 5 minutes? And then you hit okay. But sometimes it'll ask you, and then it'll just do it. It's like, yo, we're making you save 5 minutes now. It's like, all right. It's like, maybe I needed to be on this route. Maybe I like this road. Maybe I just wanted to be here. I like the scenery. Why is everybody got to be so fast? But that's just California for you. Everyone's always in a hurry. Like yesterday, I had to drive down to the Fresno office, deliver nuke gates that we had. And I'm just driving, like, just cruising. And there's a diesel in the middle lane. Because for some reason, okay, when the fuck did that become a thing? When fucking diesels just thought it was, like, a cool thing to collaborate. Like, hey, guys, let's all just fucking camp in the middle lane forever. That, like, dude, that shit pisses me off. Like, dude, like, get the fuck over. You're not passing anybody. You're not avoiding anybody. You need to be in the fucking slow lane forever. I mean, it might be, like, I don't understand what new rule or whatever they fucking got now, but, like, it's like, maybe because, like, fucking, now I see fucking, Sing fucking trucking company and all, maybe they got different standards. Like, oh yeah, no, you can be in the middle lane. It's like, no. You can, but, like, only when you need to be. Not all the time. Not all day. And, oh, on top of that, what the fuck? Like, you'll be in the, like, they'll be in the passenger lane or whatever, the slow lane, and then they try to pass the fucking guy in the slow lane, and they're going just as slow, and it takes them fucking 10 minutes to fucking pass the truck. And you're sitting there like, what the fuck are you doing? Why do you exist? Just fucking turn your truck off the road, flip it 6 times, and then you know, the planet will be a better place because you don't exist anymore. And it's like, oh, I'm trying to make my routes, Tom. It's like, oh, really? That's going to be a big difference because you got around that fucking truck that was going 2 miles an hour slower than you were, and then now you're stuck behind another truck that's going another 2 miles an hour slower than you were before, so you got to get around that one. Oh, my God, it's a never-ending cycle, especially on the fucking 5 going south. Oh, jeez. You got me started. I got myself started. But anyways, so middle lane. All right, so I get in the fast lane, far left lane to get around him. And granted, this truck is not very powerful, but I'm trying my best. And I think I'm going like 65, 70 or whatever to get around this guy. And this fucking Subaru just comes flying up behind me out of nowhere, and I just see him like flicking his lights, going like trying to make me go, and like waving his arms. I'm like, oh my god, come on, you fucking, let's go! Like, I'm like, dude, relax, like, fucking, oh fuck, I've been that guy. I've definitely been that guy, but I'm just like, oh my god, like it's fucking 6 a.m. Relax, dude. Like, you're already this mad. Like, the rest of your day is gonna suck if your biggest inconvenience is that I stopped you for 5 seconds because you couldn't get around a truck. And then fucking 2 seconds later, Audi does the same thing. Fucking just swerving in and out. Trying to fucking get to where they need to go. And then he's like honking at everybody and he like flips me off or flips somebody off. I'm just like, whatever. I just laugh. I'm just like, dude, just okay. I just fucking went on about my day. It's like, people are so crazy. Get some water. It's gonna be 97 today. At least right here in Cameron Park. It's probably gonna be even hotter in Manteca, because Manteca, yeah, it's Manteca. It's like to fucking just roast us. Let me see. What are we having today? 99. Okay. It is summer. Everyone's always like, oh, I love summer. Summer's so cool. Fuck summer. I honestly, I don't really, like, summer's cool because I get to go out and do shit. I like that. But I don't ever have enough money to go do shit. So it's like, fuck summer. We're just stay inside. Swimming's cool. Going to the lake's cool. Seeing some titties is cool. Other than that, summer's stupid. Well, just go, let's go outside and be miserable. Oh yeah, let me burn my skin. Oh yeah, let's do that. No, it's cool. I mean, people got their own thing. I like the cold though. If I ever get too cold, I just put on more clothes. Just fucking grab a blanket. Fucking do whatever you gotta do. You're too hot. You mean naked, and you're still too hot. Like, what the fuck do you do? You get in the pool, and you're like, all right, that was cool. Now I'm out of the pool, and I'm fucking hot again. Yeah, I prefer the cold. But I don't like the snow. I just like it cold. Doesn't need to snow. I like snow if I got the truck for it, or the car for it, or whatever. Something all-wheel drive, 4x4, get you a real nice truck. Get you through that. Fucking, there was a time when I lived out in South Dakota, I couldn't even make it to work because I still have my little Honda Accord. I just moved out there. We had a fucking snowstorm. Fucking, our power went out for 48 hours. Fucking gonna freeze to death. We had to go stay at my buddy's mom's house so we didn't die. And then we had to bring all our food over there. It was gonna go bad. Oh, dude, it sucked. He lived in like a 115-year-old fucking house. Oh my god. I don't know what I was thinking when I moved out there. I was like, oh yeah. Dude, I was super depressed. And I was like, I need to leave California. It's gonna be better if I move to South Dakota. Said no one ever. That was one of the dumbest decisions I ever made in my life. I had a good time out there. I got some good stories from it, that's for sure. But yeah, that was probably one of the dumbest things. If you are from California, don't move to the Midwest. Unless you don't mind weather. But I mean, usually if you live in California, you don't know what weather's really like. So when you go to a place that actually has weather, has seasons, but weird-ass summers, too, where it fucking thunderstorms in the middle of the summer, and you're like, oh, this should be the time when I can enjoy myself. You can't get shit done. Yeah, it's a little different. And then there's tornadoes. It's always humid. It's way different out there. But one thing I can't... and it's the only place I've ever gotten pulled over for, quote-unquote, speeding, because I went 1 mile an hour over the speed limit, dude. I got nothing to do out there. So, if you're ever driving through town in South Dakota, make sure you go below the speed limit, because Even if you are going the speed limit, they're like, well, why are you fucking at the limit? What are you in such a hurry for? Yeah, they're fucking losers. Fucking not once, but twice, they pulled me over for the same exact fucking speed. First time was gonna be a warning, but then they found a pipe in my car, so they fucking possession of paraphernalia. I'm just like, okay, dude, you're such a fucking loser. I even told him, he was like, do you mind if I bring a canine here and search your car? I said, no, I don't. I was like, I do mind. I just would rather be on my way because this is a fucking traffic stop for speeding. And then he fucking just was like, ignored me, brought a canine unit, sniffed my car, and he's like, oh, my dog sat down. Do you know what that means? I'm like, no, I don't fucking know because I'm not a cop. I'm not a fag. It's like, well, it means there's some marijuana or something in your car. I'm like, then fucking search it, dude. You're not going to find shit. He goes, well, I found a pipe. Thought I wasn't going to find anything. I'm like, you didn't find anything, dude. You found a pipe with resin in it. Big fucking whoop, loser. Oh, the drug bust of the century. We got him, folks. Driving a 2001 Honda Accord from White Boy. He's got a pipe. Let's take him downtown, boys. That's fucking, dude. Fucking goddamn rednecks. So stupid. And then they fucking pulled me over like months later. Same exact fucking thing. Going 1 mile an hour speed limit. And he's like, oh, I was pacing you. I was like, why the fuck? I was like, I was trying to get around you because you were in my way. You're a fucking dick. You did that shit on purpose. So you can fucking pull me over. And then he pulls me over. He's like, oh, you know, I pulled you over because blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I know why he pulled me over. Because you're a fucking prick. And he pulls me over. And he's like, oh, well, this, that, and the other. Do you care if I search your vehicle? I was like, whatever, dude. I'm not even going to fucking question you this time. I was like, I haven't put anything else new in there. So if there's anything else in there, it's whatever your guys missed. So feel free. He fucking goes and searches it. I'm just like, there, you didn't find anything. Now can I fucking go? Oh, I'm gonna give you a warning for your speed. I'm like, fuck off, dude. Like, you can go fucking 20 miles an hour with the speed limit in California. No one's gonna fucking care. You go 1 mile an hour over in South Dakota, they're like, oh, fucking stop the presses. We got a drug bust. Granted, the first time was probably because I had California license plates, and the second time I didn't, but they probably already knew my car. Because they have nothing going out there. So they're probably like, oh, it's that guy from months ago. Let's see if I can bust him this time. Fuck, dude. Yeah, they're fucking useless out there. I'm glad I got away from there. You can't, like, no one smokes weed out there. They all just fucking smoke meth or do cocaine. It was easier for me to get fucking, it was easier for me to get fucking cocaine or meth or acid or whatever the fuck I wanted out there besides fucking weed because the fucking punishment's the same if you have weed or any of that. I'm like, not saying I was out there doing all that shit. I'm just saying, like, this is what everyone else offered me besides weed. Well, like, well, I can get you coke. I can get you fucking... Not saying like I'm fucking... I mean, I've dabbled with, you know, some little white girl every now and then, but fucking... Back then, I didn't really give a shit. Especially not now, like... Fucking, yeah, I was like, oh, I can get you, like, dude, the amount of times they offered me acid more than a fucking hit of weed was ridiculous. I'm like, bro, and then, after hanging out with those fucking people I met, like, one of them was like 19, he went to rehab for acid. I'm like, what are you doing going to rehab? Just stop taking acid. Quit being a fucking retard. Like, I have to go to rehab for acid because I love acid so much. You're fucking stupid. Just quit fucking taking acid. Don't buy it. They'd be tripping balls for like 10 hours. And I'd just be sitting there drinking and fucking smoking all night. And I'm like, I don't see how you guys do this. And I was like the only one who was able to buy alcohol. So I just buy a fucking 30-pack for myself and just chill there. And they'd have a couple or whatever. But like, yeah, it was mostly me just drinking and smoking weed. Because I had nothing else to do out in South Dakota. Dude, the most I had to wait was like 2 weeks to get some weed. And I'm like, this is not ideal for someone who needs weed. Like, it drove me crazy. I was like, I can't fucking do it. That was like one of the top reasons I moved back. I was like, I need to get some fucking good weed again. Dude, when I moved back and smoked an actual rip of some fucking actual weed, I was like, fucking, for the first time I smoked weed, I was like, whoo! Dude, I felt like fucking Tommy John. I was like, I got a DUI, baby. Woo! I was fucking on cloud 9. It was crazy. Same thing when I took like a week break. I went on a vacation with my parents to Hawaii. Couldn't get anything out there. I wasn't really worried about it though, but I still I definitely was not eating that well throughout the vacation. But yeah, when I got home, I took a fucking rip, and then I was like, oh, because as soon as I got home, I was like, I wanted to go hang out with my friends, just because I'm a very social person and I like to hang out with people. So I was like, I got home and I was like, oh, dude, I'm gonna go hang out with my friend. I'm gonna take a rip and I'm gonna come through. I don't remember. I think it was my buddy Jake or Frank or someone at the time. Whatever it was, I fucking got home. I took a rip, got in my car, started driving, and I was like, holy shit, I feel like I'm in fucking Star Wars or Spaceballs going ludicrous speed. I was just like, woo! Everything was fucking flying past me. I was like, oh my god. I had such tunnel vision. I'd never experienced that. I was like, tunnel vision's actually fucking real? So I had to fucking pull over for literally 5-10 minutes to stop being super fucking high. I was like, I called my friend. I'm like, dude, I'm too high right now. I was like, I was kind of worried. I had to pull over. I was like, I couldn't fucking comprehend what was going on. He's like, oh, for sure, dude. And I was like, dude, that was the first time I ever got way too high in a long, long, long time. So it was hella funny to me. But yeah, the cement truck finally got here. So what was it since I started? It's 27 minutes since I started recording me. And it's been 30 minutes since then. So over an hour to wait for the last fucking truck. And I guarantee they probably don't have enough concrete. So there's going to be another one. So yeah, I got to get to work then. Get my concrete sample. But that was my rant for the day. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to go home and probably just post this raw. I don't know. Maybe edit it a little bit. I don't think I need to, but I had a pretty good spout there. But yeah. Till next time, this was Sweet Nothings with your host, Sugaman. Also, that is obviously my pseudonym. Sugaman. My name is James McDermott. Not that it really matters, but just know, Sweet Nothings with your host, Sugaman. And I'll see you guys next time. Stay sweet.